As the cry echoed through the mountains, something incredible happened. The wind stilled for a moment, and then, as if answering his call, it began to swirl around him, gathering in intensity, pushing him forward. The air itself seemed to shimmer with a force he had never felt before. It was as though the very fabric of the world had heard him and was now guiding him toward his destiny. Keiwa soared higher, feeling the energy of the Tua pulsing through him, lifting him up as if he were one with the very winds he had called. His wings stretched wide, and for the first time in his life, he felt the full power of his lineage, the Tua, flowing through his veins, connecting him to the land, the skies, and the winds in ways he had never understood before. The mountains, which had always been his home, began to fade into the distance, replaced by vast plains and forests, their greens so deep and rich that they seemed to glow in the morning light. And beyond that, the ocean, its endless blue stretching out to meet the sky. As Keiwa soared across this new land, he understood something he had never known before. The Tua was not just a sound, it was a bridge of connection between all things, a reminder that every part of the world was linked, bound together by the same breath, the same wind. But even more than that, the Tua was a voice, and it had spoken to him, calling him home, not to a place, but to a purpose greater than himself. With that realization, Keiwa felt his heart soar with joy, and he cried out once more, not for himself, but for all the world to hear. The hawk awed, and the land responded, the wind carrying his song far and wide, across oceans and continents, through the heart of the earth. From that day forward, Keiwa's Tua was not just the cry of a single hawk, but the call of the world itself, a call that rang through the ages, reminding all who heard it that they, too, were a part of something greater, something vast and interconnected. And so, the legend of the hawk Tua lived on, echoing in the winds, carried by the skies for all eternity.